Miss Debbie, I'm gonna let you go first since you've got classes now.
Okay, I appreciate that. It's been a busy month. We've had a lot of new students that have came and enrolled in our special ed program. We have had a lot of preschoolers that have also came in, and actually our preschool class at Huntsville, we have 9 right now, and we're only allowed to have 10. So it's been a busy month with IEP meetings, eligibility meetings, and so on. I have one thing for the agenda, and I think you have a copy up there. It is the MOU between Scott County School System, our special ed department, and Clinch Powell. And this is just basically saying that we will provide those related services to our Head Start children, such as speech, OT, and PT. And of course, we will coordinate those meetings. We'll do the evaluations. We'll write the IEP out, get a copy to Head Start. Of course, we always invite the Head Start personnel along with the parents. And so that is all I have, unless you all have any questions.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Miss Hamilton.
I don't have anything for the agenda, but we're having family reading night tonight, right now, so we're getting back over for that. We have a midpoint going home tomorrow. Kona Ice is coming on Friday. We have our birthday celebration for September next Wednesday, and then we have Big South Fork Storytelling is coming on next Friday to visit with the students. So looking forward to that. That's all I have, unless you have questions for me.
Thank you. Miss Tanya.
I don't have anything for the agenda, and I'm just going to hit some dates before our board meeting next week. I'll give you our calendars then. Tuesday, we have family reading night from 3:30 to 5:30, and on Wednesday, September 13th, Mission of Hope will be coming back to our school to do the Stay in School program. And also I want to thank Mission of Hope. I hope you all got those pictures from the email there of the trailer that they donated to our school for band equipment and football equipment. We have 107 band students this year. So that program is growing. Mr. Hunt is doing a fabulous job with that, so very excited. So I hope if you've not opened that email, open that up to see that. So very appreciative of First Baptist Concord for donating that. So unless you all have any questions.
Thank you. Miss Robin.
I don't have anything for the agenda. Our gym floors are being redone September the 12th and 13th, so we're very excited about that, heading towards basketball season. And then next Friday, the 15th, Big South Fork Storytellers will be at our school, and they will see all grades, pre-K through the 8th grade. So that's all I have, unless you have a question for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Miss Goodman.
Okay. Our back to school night was a huge success, and we want to thank all those parents who showed up. We appreciate them taking time off. Some of them came back off vacation just to come to this, which really made me feel bad. And they left work and things like that. So we appreciate our parents sitting behind their kids and doing all that for them. We appreciate the Sheriff's Department who came and spoke to the faculty at Huntsville Elementary and Middle School and did their presentation. We appreciate everything they do. The SRO officers, down here, of the evenings and the mornings, helping with traffic, being there at our ball games. We've got a really good relationship with them. We appreciate everything they do. We appreciate Mission of Hope for the backpacks and for coming back and having our 6th graders sign that they're going to promise to stay in school. Our 6th graders this year are going to be participating in BizTown. This is the first time for us, so we are really excited. I'm going to go to that too and see what that's all about and see what I can learn. We want to remind parents about 7th grade immunizations. We've sent letters home, talked to some of them back in May. We did this again last week. Here in about 2 more weeks, if they don't have everything in, the children will not be allowed to come to school without those immunizations, and that is by law. So we want to make sure we're getting those taken care of. Midpoints go home tomorrow. Storytelling will be on the 15th. Our Spirit Week begins on the 18th. Early Release Day is on the 20th. Our football homecoming is on the 21st. Miss Swain is going to be at our school to begin the body safety on September 25th. And then our 8th grade parent night is September 28th. So we've got a busy month and a lot going on. But any questions from you?
Thank you. Miss Stanley. Last week we had pizza with the parents for our kindergartners, and that was a lot of fun for, I think, parents, kids, and teachers alike on that. We started cross-country last Friday. Winfield is hosting everything this year. It was kind of a rainy start, but we did get that first meet underway, and glad to have one down on that. Like the other principal said, midterm reports go out tomorrow, so just to alert all of our parents, please be looking for those reports, and if they have any questions, feel free to call the office and set up a parent-teacher conference, or whoever they need to talk to if they need to talk to me or Miss Baden. Family Reading Night kicks off Monday, September the 11th from 5 to 7, and we encourage all the parents to bring their child in and read with their child. Retired teachers will be meeting at our school on Friday, September 15th, and we always are glad to have them in there. Big South Fork will be doing storytelling at Winfield School on Wednesday afternoon, September 13th, and the kids always look forward to that. Those storytellers do a great job. Next Thursday night will be our football homecoming. The homecoming will start at 6, and the game will start at 6:30, so I won't be at the board meeting next week. 8th grade night will be Thursday, September 28th at 6 o'clock, so we want to make sure that all of our parents know to come to 8th grade night for those sports. Want to announce that Brandy Harris got another grant awarded this past week for the Tennessee Arts Commission, and this year she wrote one to bring in Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, and that's what the kids will be seeing this year. And of course, that is a great story, and we're really excited about the kids getting to see that. If everybody will, please remember to keep Miss Alma Wilson and her family in your prayers. I think most of you know that her husband passed away Saturday, and that was a really unexpected thing, and so it's kind of thrown our Winfield school family, and of course definitely her family, in a bit of a spin there, something that we definitely hadn't anticipated. His viewing and funeral will be Thursday night from 6 to 8. The funeral is at 8 with the graveside services Friday morning at 11, and Westmoreland is in charge of that. The football game that was scheduled with Birchfield for this Thursday night has been postponed since that is the night of the viewing and visitation. And we, Tanya and I have gotten together. We're going to schedule that meal for Monday the 25th at 6 o'clock. So we have rescheduled that. And that's all I have unless you have questions.
Thank you. Mr. Cash.
I don't have anything for the agenda, just a couple things. The midnight week reports will go home this week. Our football team will be at Jellicoe Thursday night. That's halfway the football season. It's hard to believe it's already there. We're having a free movie night for everybody Tuesday night at schools, begin at 6:30. Big South Fork Storyteller will be at Fairview September the 13th. And then we're getting our gym floor refinished on the 13th and 14th of next week. And then also just to give everybody a heads up, or the parents at home and stuff, early dismissal on the 20th, walkers and riders will leave Fairview at 12:30. And that's all I have. I'll show you anything.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Bowles, you have anything?
I do have one thing concerning a private run. We have a special need child, and I've talked with Miss Debbie and Mr. Hall about it. Lives on Raccoon Loop Road in Oneida. It goes up the side of a hill like this. It is not a county maintained road, and it's rough. And I don't want a special need bus on that. I'd like to do a private run. I did go out and measure it, and we're looking at about $12 a day. The foster parents have agreed to transport them from the Birchfield area to Winfield where the child goes to school. And that's it. That's all I have.
Ms. Polly, do you have anything?
Only about the dishwasher that should be on there. Me and Mr. Hall looked at, and there were two bids, one from K-Tom and Trimark Strategics. They came within $250 of each other. And K-Tom was the cheapest bid, and that's who we awarded it to. They will be coming in On the 8th, this Friday, they're coming up for another visit to make sure and do some remeasuring and all that, to make sure the special things that has to be made to fit is measured correctly. So hopefully we'll have that in by the end of this month anyways. Other than that, that's really all that I have right now. We've had a kind of a rough going day today, but it's getting better. We didn't have electricity at the hospital, and then I had one get hurt in Huntsville, run over by a wheelchair, and then I had one get hurt at Fairview with a piece of equipment, and it kind of malfunctioned and come apart. So, but they're all okay, and so hopefully tomorrow's a better day.
Okay, thank you.
But everything's
Do you have
okay.
anything?
Yes, ma'am. There's a copy in front of you about the Amendment 1 to the general purpose budget. If you have any questions, just feel free to get with me on that.
Thank you. Mr. Craig?
I really have nothing. It was a Monday, that's all I can say.
I agree. That's what I heard from some of the others. Okay, Mr. Blakely?
I do have one amendment, and it will be general purpose amendment number 2, and I'll apologize to the board. It could have all been done in with hers, but I didn't really realize what we're getting into, because I normally don't deal with general purpose funds. All my money is generally federal Carl Perkins funds, but the governor did do a $15 million equipment grant, and we got $6,000. The board approved us to apply for that a couple of meetings back, and we were notified end of July, 1st of August, that we'd received that, and we got $6,972.50. So that will be go into the general purpose, but it'll be earmarked for CT equipment, which we've already had to expend and send the list into the state. It will be spent as close as we can to what we asked the state for in the grant. So that will be budget amendment number 2. And rather than combine them at this late date, we just thought we'd go ahead and do 2 amendments. So that's all I have at this point.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Linda?
Okay, we have gotten the reading intervention materials that we needed. We got the bare minimum last year, and we were able to get, and they just came in a few days ago, the material that we needed for the reading master corrected reading. So we've gotten that. We are pretty much ready to order the math intervention, which we have needed that for a long time. We have finally decided on the same type of material as the reading, but this time it's like correcting math and making math connections. We feel like it's going to be really good. We already know pretty much how to use it because it's so similar to our reading program. So right now, our consultant teachers are giving students a placement test. So again, we will probably start with just the minimum that we need for this year, and then maybe next year we can add to that a little bit. So that's going to be a really good thing to have the math intervention ready to go, even though we're getting started a little bit later. I did send a letter after talking to Mr. Hall. I did send a letter to Candace Cook asking permission for a 3-year-old class at Birchville, because we did end up with 18 students there. We still do have, I think, 4 students on the waiting list, 4 4-year-olds from Robbins and 3 4-year-olds from Fairview. But still, in order to hold that class, you would have to have like 17 minimum, 18. And so we waited the month. I waited and only sent in the request last week, and haven't really heard back from her. But we felt like that was our best shot of keeping that one class somewhere. And I don't really have anything for the agenda, but I guess that's pretty much okay.
Thank you. Mr. Hall?
Thank you. For the agenda, Need to appoint a legislative liaison for the Scott County Board of Education. That'll be at the TSBA convention. We also need to appoint delegates to the Development Assembly during the TSBA convention. Excuse me. Would also like to approve the 2017-2018 Safe Schools Grant. Would like to approve a memorandum of understanding with the Clinch Powell Cooperative Head Start. Would also like the approval to appoint a disciplinary hearing authority committee for Scott County Schools for the year 2017 and 18. Need to approve the Tennessee Organization of School Superintendent dues. Would also like to award a bid for the following: the demolition of the old bus garage, and approve the following overnight out-of-town trips to Carson Newman with Upward Bound. You have a list of dates that are in your packet also with you tonight on those. That's all I have for the agenda. Quick reminder, some of the principals mentioned September 20th, your early release date. Buses will leave Scott High School at 12:30. Early buses will leave Huntsville Middle at 12:15. Also like to remind you that September is Attendance Awareness Month. So your principals and parents and students know that September is I think there's some special things that Mr. Murley has planned for the month of September. Also, Mr. Murley did leave a copy of attendance right now for each school and where we stand currently after the September 1 with our attendance. It's running about, excuse me, about 95.6%. So attendance has been really good for the first month. And that's all I have with y'all. Oh, fall district meeting, September 19th, 5 o'clock for the school board at Harriman High School. The good thing is we don't have to travel up into Upper East Tennessee or anywhere else this time, about an hour. So looking forward to a good meeting at Harriman High School on September 19th. And that's all I have with y'all. Any questions for me?
Okay, Mr. Silcox, you have anything?
I don't. I just like to say it's a year ago, this time that some of us came on board here. And we do appreciate the cooperation and the information that we've received from the staff and from the schools. It's been a good year. Thank you.
It's probably not necessary, but just be reminded that this is the meeting where you'll select a chair and vice chair.
Thank you.
I'm just going to ask the question. You know, we had, I think, Rome State come about college courses. Did we decide not to do that or something?
Excuse me?
About the college courses in Rome State?
Are you talking with the, I guess like the middle college?
Yeah.
Well, they can, we've looked, it's not that we're not doing it. The kids will have an opportunity. The biggest issue with it is once they begin this, to understand they can wait and get the dual credit courses free.
Then they have to pay for this.
This one they have to pay for. It's all up front. That's what I pay for all of it. So, you know, our kids are getting 20, some get 21, some get 28, 29 dual credit hours now. With this, we give them 48 credit hours. But like I said, all the charge, I think, is on the parent. We're not that we've said no to it. We're going to, I just kind of look and if that opportunity is available. So that's where we're at.
Mr. Hall, do you think that we could have a report next week of what our attendance was at all the schools at the end of last year and compare to what it is this year?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And the board, we need to go over our policy book, so if everybody else wants to go home, you're welcome to go home or stay with us if you want. Well.